What is Potter's Field within Washington Square Park? Imagine walking through a beautiful park and learning it was once a busy burial ground for those who had no family or money to pay for a private grave. That's the story of Potter's Field in Washington Square Park. This area was used from the early 1700s until the late 1700s for burying people who couldn't afford a regular grave. The name Potter's Field comes from a biblical story about a place for unknown or poor people to be laid to rest. In the beginning, the northwestern part of what is now Washington Square was set aside as this burial ground. It was used for many kinds of people: poor immigrants, prisoners, enslaved and free African Americans, and victims of deadly diseases like yellow fever. During the American Revolutionary War, it also became a mass grave for soldiers who died from battle or sickness. Bodies were often buried without coffins, wrapped simply in cloth or shrouds, showing how little was available for those buried there. This area was not a separate cemetery but part of the larger park, which was used for grazing animals and community events in the early days. Over time, many unmarked graves accumulated, including those of prisoners from nearby Walnut Street Prison and victims of the yellow fever epidemic in 1793. As Philadelphia grew and neighborhoods expanded, the use of Washington Square as a burial site stopped around the early 1900s. By the year 1825, the area was turned into a parade ground, and by 1827, it officially became a park named Washington Square, honoring George Washington. Today, the park is a lively green space filled with trees, statues, and memorials. Visitors can see panels explaining its history, including its time as a Potter's Field. There is also a tomb of the unknown soldier of the American Revolution, honoring those buried there whose names are lost to history. Learning about Potter's Field helps us understand Philadelphia's past, including its struggles with disease, war, and poverty. It shows how the city transformed from a place of burial for the forgotten into a space for community and remembrance. So, next time you visit Washington Square Park, remember that beneath the peaceful grass lies a story of resilience and history that shaped the city.